What is one thing you can't live without? What is one thing you can't live? Why can't I say this? What is up, everybody? Welcome back, and for those of you who are new, hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Kaitlin Bell, and I do a series of lifestyles and DIYs and challenges. If you like that kind of stuff, feel free to check out all my other videos. So today's video is actually going to be different. I had someone reach out to me and was like, hey, I did this video, someone reached out to me, we're doing it together, would you like to do it too? And I was like, sure, yeah, why not? And it is a festival tag. So pretty much what happened is I know someone and her name is VibeWithAde. You guys can check her out. I will link all her social medias down below. And pretty much I came across her channel a while back when I was doing my tips and tricks survival guide to EDC. Her whole channel is pretty much based off of festivals, and I was just looking at other videos, like trying to get inspired on what I should do, and I came up with a survival one. So I fell in love with her channel and her videos, and I subscribed to her, followed her on Instagram, and I even like messaged her, and she is super sweet, super nice. So this girl named Ashely Gauthier had actually reached out to her and was like, hey, I have this idea for this festival tag collab, would you like to do it? And she's like, yeah. And then now she's reaching out to me, was like, hey girl, would you like to join? And I'm like, of course. Now all three of us love to go to festivals and love making videos on festivals, so that's pretty much what this whole idea is about. So pretty much we're all going to be answering festival related questions for you to get to know us better. Maybe I could find someone to pass it on myself. So with that being said, let's get right into it. My first festival was at EDC Las Vegas in 2016. Now, a little backstory, I didn't really listen to EDM that much, and I didn't really know, I like knew of raves, but I didn't know like I never experienced it. And well, my boyfriend and his friends went to raves like so many times. Like this was like maybe his third one by the time it was like my first one. So he's already experienced it. His friends were all about it. So then he was like, I want you to come with me. I want you to experience it. I want to show you this side of life and like what it is. So I went, and it was a big group of us, and pretty much it was the most amazing thing ever. Ever since those first 3 days, it was like I need to go to more. I need to go to EDC again. I want to go and try all these other festivals, and pretty much that's what started this whole love for this new thing that I was introduced to. This is my newfound love for EDM and music festivals. The first concert I attended was back in like middle school. I think it was like the 7th grade, and I actually went to a Katy Perry concert back with some friends and my mom. I mean, I've only been to like one festival, and I've only really been to EDC as a festival, so I can only really say EDC was my favorite festival. So I technically only went to EDC 3 times. I went to Coachella, and then I went to Big Show, which is this college campus university show where it's kind of like one night and you buy tickets, and they have like some people you could see, and it was opened with Phantoms, and then it was Valentino Khan and Dylan Francis. So that's not really a festival, but I did see DJs there, so I don't know if I should count that. Coachella is a music festival, and they had some DJs there as well. But I think my favorite, so hard. I think my favorite set maybe was my first year at EDC when we saw Zed. And even though like we were in the way back, it was at a main stage, and we were in the way back, and like maybe a lot of people want to be up closer, but I think I liked it because it was just so beautiful, because we were so far back and we just saw like pretty much everyone. Like we saw how big the crowd was, and the music was just so amazing and like beautiful. Like it was like a really awe moment. So I think that one was definitely my favorite. So definitely Zed for sure. Who is your favorite DJ / producer? Now, let me see. Obviously there's a lot, like I can't just pick one, but if I really have to, I would probably say Alan Walker. I really just like, I don't know, I just really like the type of music it is. I like the style of it. I love how like calming it could be. I don't know, I love his music videos, and his music videos are really dope too. And I remember seeing him live, and I was like, yeah, it was definitely probably Alan Walker. But there are like a ton out there too that I like to enjoy. Like there's a ton of other DJs that I enjoy as well. Like it's hard to pick one, like there's so many, and I like different styles too. So but definitely would be Alan Walker. Live. Dang, I definitely enjoy a lot of artists, seeing them live, but I think maybe I'll probably say ADE'S because I saw them at Coachella and I was fairly close up, and it was like, I don't know, the way that the show was, like, I don't know, it was just phenomenal. It was like, it was different and new, and I think it's maybe because they were at Coachella, but the giant screens, and then like, I don't know, it was definitely amazing. But yeah, definitely from Coachella was ADE'S. Definitely Avicii because like I said, I haven't seen him live and his music is so beautiful. If you guys seen my Coachella after movie, you would know that throughout the whole video is his music. And a reason for that is because I remember we were all getting ready for Coachella the first day, and as we were getting ready is when we found out the news. Our friends were telling us like, oh, like he just passed away, and I was like really sad. I definitely listen to his music a lot. I've been listening to his music a lot, but it's something I listen to more now recorded than live because of the situation. So definitely Avicii. My first year I definitely had a really nice experience with David because it was like my first time, and like we were still like kind of new in our relationship, but I remember we had like this huge fight like right before ADC, and it was like after he already got us tickets. Yeah, it wasn't a good time. Like we definitely got into this really big argument to the point where we weren't even sure if I would, like I didn't even think I was gonna still go, but then we decided to go, and then I think just going was something that brought us closer. And there's like this moment when we were just like kissing and holding each other and like listening to the music, and like it felt like we were the only two people there. Like to me, I asked him to and he agreed, and he said he felt the same way, but it pretty much felt like that whole cliche where it's like, oh, you're the only two people there and everything else was like just darkness, and it definitely felt like that. So that was definitely like a really great experience. But this year was also a great experience because I took my best friend Emma for her first rave, so it was kind of like nice being on the other side, like introducing someone to it, especially someone who I'm so close to. And we would lay on the grass, and there's like this tent, and it was like a screen tent, so we would like look up and like look at the, I don't know, show that they would show, and like we were pretty much just like holding each other and hugging, like telling each other how much we loved each other, and pretty much like reminiscing on how long we've been friends and like our fights and our good times, and pretty much just like having a clean slate and just telling each other like how much we mean to each other. So that was definitely a really good experience too. So both of those times were definitely like a great experience for us. Now I'm gonna have to look up rave stereotypes because, let's see, the newbie raver, the shufflers, candy kids, raving couples, the grass sitters, the cell phone addicts, the crowd surfers, the flower girls. I would definitely say I'm definitely a candy kid for sure. I'm definitely someone who enjoys making candy and enjoys meeting people. Like in the moment, I love talking to people. I love going up to strangers. I like telling, dang, your hair is nice, or I love your glitter or your outfit, or like I just love complimenting people. I love dancing with people. I love getting to know people. Like I've gotten so many people's like Instagrams and phone numbers. Like there's this video where, for those of you who don't know, there's like a lot of different things going on, especially at EDC. And I remember there's like this car that just sits there, and it's like its own little set, like it's playing music, and it has like its own sound system, and it has like colorful lights, and then people can go in and out of it and just dance on it. And I remember like I was just having a good time, and I was like, I don't even know these people, but I like went up there and I danced with them and I joined them. I have a clip for that too. I'll insert it right now. And yeah, pretty much that's like just me. Like I'm all about talking to strangers and feeling the love and like sharing love and trading candy and getting to know them and just like getting to know people. I'm definitely all over the place. Like you can even ask David. I'll tell him, I'm like, don't worry, I'm not gonna go get lost. If anything, I'm probably gonna be like within like a 5-foot diameter, like around us. Like I'm not gonna be far. I'm just gonna be talking to some strangers, because I love the idea that you can go up to people and they don't care. Like, I mean, of course you'll get like some people who are rude, but like majority of the time, like they'll be like, hey, I love you too, and like they'll hug you and they'll dance with you and they'll compliment you. It's just, the love is just so amazing. Now this one's definitely gonna be like, I'm gonna probably give like 3 because it's a lot. Definitely Camelback, even though I don't normally wear it. David always wears it, but we're always together, so definitely one of those, because it's hot, thirsty, dancing, just so much going on. You need water, like no matter what. Water. So definitely that. I mean, I showed this before, but my second favorite thing is like a 2-in-1. It's like a fan and like water, so you put like water in it and then you can spray, and it has like a little fan. This one's broken because I dropped it at ADC and the batteries got all messed up, so I had to buy a new one. But for sure that. I would definitely say like gum, because I don't really eat. I don't know, I don't like to eat at festivals really. I don't really get that hungry, so I always like to have gum, because even when you're not drinking and you're like screaming and singing, like your mouth is always dry. So gum for sure. I love having gum there. There was like 2 people I wanted to see. I remember Countdown last year, I heard that deadmau5 was going, and like I said, like I feel like deadmau5 is obviously like one of the OGs, so I really wanted to go, but we ended up not going, and I missed out on that, and I'm so sad. But I was sick on New Year's anyways, so it's like I probably would have hated it anyways. And then this year at EDC, Timmy Trumpet was playing, and I really wanted to like see him. And what happened is that there's like 2 routes I think you could take for EDC, and one's usually like hella traffic and the other one's like kind of sort of traffic, but you can make it on time. And then we ended up taking the hella traffic one for some reason the 3rd night, and it like pushed us back like a lot, because I think a lot of people took that route, so we didn't get until like after, because it was like Rez and there was gonna be Timmy Trumpet. We didn't get to see either because we got in there so late, which sucks, but I mean it happens. So I would probably say Avicii, because he recently passed away and I never got a chance to see him, and I would have really liked to see him because I love his music too. Cascade, and probably Alan Walker. I mean, yeah, definitely those 3. I have 2, and it is Tomorrowland, and so me and my friends are actually planning on attending Tomorrowland next year, so that's gonna be really exciting. So if we do go, we'll be definitely marking that off our bucket list. But I do want to go to Burning Man in the sometime future when I'm like older, maybe like around 27, 28. I'll probably try to go to Burning Man with David. So definitely those 2. Definitely trance. I love trance music so much. It's like, don't get me wrong, like I love heavy bass and stuff, but like something about like the calm and relaxing, like just chill side of it is just so beautiful to me. And I love that, like cuddling and kissing and hugging and just like swaying with people. It's the best for me for sure. And I haven't been camping yet, but I'm definitely down to do it for sure. So I can't really get my input on it though, but I would just have to say like Airbnb over hotel, because when it's an Airbnb then it's like more chill than having to like share a place. Probably a hotel because they have pools and stuff, so probably unless the Airbnb has a pool, then definitely Airbnb, but if not, then definitely like a hotel. Now the most craziest thing I've experienced, I don't remember it was my first year or second year, but I remember I was in the porta potty and I was like hot or whatever because it's so hot in there. So I was just like doing my business and I hear someone like screaming. It was like this male voice and he was like screaming. I think he was like in the porta potty next to me and he's like, oh my god, like what is life? Like he was freaking out, not like in a bad way, but he was just like, what is life? And it was the funniest shit ever. And like I started laughing, like I was like, oh my god, he's having a great time or something, like he's tripping out. And I like come out laughing. I'm like, did you guys hear him? Like, and they were like laughing too. It was the funniest, I don't know, it was so funny. I don't think I've ever eaten at a festival. I've always like tried to eat in like before. I never really eaten during though. My first year and second year, I'm definitely like the one who goes off and like just like I said, like I like to go off and talk to people and be like, hi, I love you and you look great, and like just like talk to people. So I wouldn't say I never gotten lost. So I never gotten lost, but I was definitely maybe like a little straggler. Like they'd be like, oh, come on, and I'd be like, oh, okay, sorry, and just say bye. But my third year, I was definitely more of like someone who was a mom, I guess. I was like maybe second or third in charge, because our group was smaller, because my best friend was going and I wanted to take care of her, make sure her life experience was just as great, but I was also like trying to experience it with her, because like a thing for us as well. But definitely I'm like maybe like a little straggler, I guess. Definitely candy. I love candy. I love wearing it. I love trading it. I love making it. So definitely candy. If not candy, then like glitters and body jewels, but definitely candy. Rude people, like people who just have like attitudes. Like I understand like maybe something had like happened and like I don't know, maybe it's bothering them like in the moment, like maybe something happened at the festival, and I can understand like say you lost your phone and you're just like in a shitty mood. But like sometimes I definitely get like a whole like cocky vibe from people, and I'm like, don't bring that here, you know, like don't bring negativity here. Like it's not the place for that. This is the place for people to like get away from that kind of stuff, you know, and like be loving and like a family and like caring and stuff. So when people bring like that negativity and like stuck up attitude, like I can't stand that, not at all. And I'll brush it off, but it's just like, don't bring that here, you know. Definitely a groove in the back. I never really been by the rails really at all. I think once, but it was like still in the back ish. I'm also someone who likes to go to the next set, and I feel like that'd be harder to achieve if you're like up running by the rail. And I feel like it's very rowdy and rough, and I don't really care for that kind of stuff. I think I would prefer to just be in the back with my friends and dancing and having space and being able to like move around and talk to people. So definitely a groove in the back for sure. I would definitely have to say women DJs, only because I have noticed that it's more of a male dominant thing, and I've only known like maybe a good handful of female DJs. I mean, I don't know that many out there. So yeah, I would definitely have to say females, because I feel like it's a very hard thing to get into. So big thanks to VibeWithAde. Thank you so much, girl, for like letting me know and getting me involved with this collab. I really did have a great time filming this. Thank you again for Ashely Gauthier for starting this with Ade and then also contributing me. So I will be linking both Ade and Ashely down below. You can follow both of their social medias, check out both their videos, check out their versions of this collaboration. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you are new to my channel and you enjoy what you see. And also put on those post notifications on so you know whenever a new video is coming out, so you can stay up to date with my channel. Thank you guys again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down.